We want to welcome from the Hoag Digestive Health Institute, Dr. Kenneth Chang, and from Hoag Family Cancer Institute, Dr. Stephen Grossman. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks, Mike.
Now, we're going to be getting into some big topics here, but first I just kind of want to have you guys introduce yourselves, what your specialties are, what you do with Hoag. So why don't we start with you, Dr. Chang?
Yeah, Mike, I'm a gastroenterologist. I am the executive medical director of Hoag's Digestive Health Institute. So I run the institute, and we've got a great team.
Ken and I are very close colleagues. I'm the executive medical director of the Hoag Family Cancer Institute. So we are sort of partner institutes within the Hoag health system. And my institute kind of covers all types of, basically all cancer care, both blood cancers and what we call solid tumor cancers. That you can commonly think of like lung cancers, all the gastrointestinal cancers and so forth.
Now, when you say you guys work together, and it sounds like they'd be separate by nature, but that's kind of one of the questions I want to ask you, that holistic approach you guys have to when you look at someone's health and if something's going wrong in one system, they're interconnected, right?
Yeah, I think the connection is within digestive cancers. There's obviously an overlap, right? And if you look at the most common cancers that are likely to kill us, right? Number 2 is colon cancer. Number 3 is pancreatic cancer. Number 5 is liver cancer. Number 11 is esophageal cancer. And so these are digestive organs with cancer, and that's where the synergy happens. But in our brand new expansion in Irvine, it'll be 2 institutes in the same home. Steve and I, both our institutes will be housed in the new 160,000 square foot pavilion, which is a gorgeous, both outpatient, inpatient, 70 patient beds, state of the art, surrounding a healing garden. So that will be opening up in about 10 months.
Yeah, so that'll be the Sun Family Campus you guys are talking about. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second.
Yeah.
But Dr. Grossman, I want to talk about that kind of approach. When you have a patient that comes in, they have a cancer, they have some sort of diagnosis. Is there a kind of a cancer board where you guys all meet and talk about what's the approach we should do? Is it radiation first, surgery? Is it chemo? And what in the systems that are involved?
Absolutely, and in fact, so that was one of the real driving forces of putting our institutes together on the Irvine campus in the Cancer and Digestive Pavilion. Both outpatient and inpatient, so we could collaborate across disciplines to deliver that holistic care. We need our gastroenterologists, our digestive health professionals to make the diagnosis, figure out what's going on, what type of cancer. Those endoscopies are very important for that. And also intervening sometimes in colon. We can prevent colon cancer with colonoscopy, taking out polyps. And then once we make a diagnosis, there's some interventions that are done on the digestive health side, and then we're moving into some of the surgeries, where again we partner in what type of surgeries might be necessary for these different cancers. And of course, when we get to this, what we call systemic therapy, which is, think of chemotherapy and other similar types of therapies we give into the vein, that we do on our side in the Cancer Institute. But all of that is discussed at a multidisciplinary, what we call a case conference or a tumor conference. We meet every single week, and all the new cases come in are discussed with our digestive health colleagues, our medical oncologists, surgeons, radiation oncologists. We have pharmacy there, and even our folks who do genetic counseling, all in the room at the same time, radiology, pathology. So we can come to a consensus on what the best way forward is.
Right,
so
right. And I imagine this can get heated sometimes because there's, you're fighting for that patient, right? And you say, I think it's this way, maybe it's this way, and then from that emerges a real plan where everybody's saying, okay, this is the best thing to do.
Not every case is in the textbook, right? And so there's going to be different opinions, but we have that really wonderful collaborative relationship so that we really do achieve consensus. What do you think, Ken?
Absolutely. I mean, everyone quotes different evidence-based, opinions, and it may not arrive at the exact same point. But then we really drill down to the individual patient. This is personalized care.
Right.
So we take all these factors in, their comorbidities, their social support, all of that.
Yeah, the age, the gender, if are they going to have
exactly.
kids, or what's going on with that whole world,
That all
right?
factors into the treatment choices, absolutely.
Yeah. And how has that evolved from the very early days that before you were ever a doctor, like, oh, this is colon cancer, we don't need to talk to anybody else. I'll take care of this. It's over. What's a metastasis? You know what I mean? And that to where we are today.
Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, well, night and day, light years.
Yeah.
We are light years away from, even 20 years ago, let's take pancreatic cancer, really one of the worst cancers. There was hardly anything we could do. I mean, if you could operate, you operated, and that was basically it. Now we have different treatments. We can give some fairly aggressive chemotherapy and cure people that weren't being cured even 10 years ago. And what's on the horizon, what's just coming in, are the very advanced therapies, like using the body's own immune system to fight the cancer from within. So you're not giving harsh chemotherapy. That's right there on the horizon. We're already using that in other cancers like melanoma and lung cancer. We're on the verge of bringing that into pancreatic cancer and really making a breakthrough.
And is the Hoag Irvine Sun Family Campus kind of a natural progression of what that holistic approach should be, where we're bringing everybody into the same house so we all are working together for that patient from the decades ago where it wasn't that way?
Very much so. In the same way that Laguna Woods is a village, we're thinking of us as a medical village. And part of that is even informing our architecture. Instead of a high-rise building with different floors, different specialties, we thought we need to have a village concept where we're a village working together surrounding the patient. And so even the architecture is speaking to that holistic, multidisciplinary team, and it's no longer, cancer is no longer a solo sport.
It's a team sport.
It's a team sport.
Yeah. And if your viewers can see what we're seeing right now, we span the spectrum in this collaboration from diagnosis to what we call early intervention, prevention, into the treatments, surgery, chemo, if you will, chemo-type treatments, radiation, and then on beyond to survivorship, which is on the screen there, and making sure all of our patients get the care they need after the care, because there's lots of long-term, there can be long-term complications, and we want to watch out to make sure that cancer doesn't come back. And are there what we call integrative? Really, some of the power of this village is we can also deliver a full suite of integrative cancer services. Acupuncture, even yoga, Reiki, massage, psychosocial support for social workers, and all that.
And I would also add, that we have really an academic level care, maybe without the academic bureaucracy. Steve, I think it'd be great to talk about the clinical trials. Cancer folks who've gone standard of care, but then they're not responding.
What can we do there?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about what we've accomplished at Hoag just the last few years, we've built a world-class clinical trials program in all the different cancers, but especially the digestive gastrointestinal cancers. So if any of our patients really go through the steps of what we call a standard of care or surgery, even the standard treatments like chemotherapy, but it's not working, we have over 100 clinical trials right now here at Hoag to serve our patients in this community, so they don't have to go to Los Angeles or even beyond, fly out of the state to get the cutting edge care that you're going to need if you get in that situation. So we've got it.
And when we talk about that holistic kind of approach, it's very patient-centric in terms of let's make sure their mindset is okay. Instead of walking into a stark, harsh building, like you said, the Sun Family Campus is going to be kind of holistic. It's going to be a village. There's going to be acupuncture, things like that. How important is the mindset of the patient and that feeling of I'm being cared for, I'm being looked after?
Yeah, absolutely critical. It's the entire environment. The posture and attitude of the staff, people checking you in, from parking to seeing the physician. All of that is part of the experience, and that's part of the healing. And I coming from the public sector for decades now, and coming to this what we call private-demic model, where Hoag is not for profit. But it's academic level care. So you get the best of science and hospitality together. Some of the elements are critically important staff like social workers are critically important. Nutrition dietitians are important. Psychologists are important. For those who are struggling with weight, we're looking at cooking kitchens, teaching kitchens, and how to shop properly. All of these things in the private sector, they're not billable. So
Right.
it doesn't make financial sense. But Hoag, as a nonprofit, said we want to make sure we have all of those elements because that's what's best for the community and best for the patient.
Right. And they're going through a lifestyle change as well. I mean, when someone has cancer, all of a sudden,
Absolutely.
they say,
Yeah.
okay, what do I need to stop doing now? What should I do
Right.
the best thing for me? And it's not just get this chemotherapy. It's also change that eating habit, change your lifestyle, get the exercise. And so that approach is kind of baked into what you guys are doing,
Absolutely.
right?
Common sense stuff, even stop smoking if you got diagnosed with lung cancer. Seriously.
Yeah.
But we have smoking cessation. That's a part of it, truly. But all this lifestyle changes, in many cases, help prevent cancer. But if you got the cancer, there's exercise, a diet, and even sleep help treat the cancer as well. It's so important.
But if you need care in the middle of the night, I'm going to tee this one up for you.
Okay, thank you. That's our secret sauce.
There we go. Okay. I love this.
So, and part of getting treated for cancer is sometimes, we're trying to cure cancer, and sometimes you can have some side effects or issues can arise because sometimes the treatments can be aggressive. But
Right.
we need to be aggressive to cure
Right.
this cancer. Well, in the middle of the night, if you have a fever or you're sick, you're feeling ill, or anything else that's going on, not during the middle of the day, part of this Irvine expansion, our new campus, and the Pavilion is a 24/7 cancer urgent care.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a game changer for our cancer patients, along with everything else we've just talked about. So instead of going to the emergency room or
Or
waiting
staying home and toughing it out.
waiting till the morning, which is, I just yesterday I was in clinic, I said, do not wait till the morning,
Oh,
call
God,
me,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because that 3-hour window, something even worse, can happen. So now, instead, but no one wants to go to the emergency room. Even Hoag's wonderful emergency room, there's a lot of other sick people there. Our patients are often have a decreased immunity from the treatments, and it's better for them to be kind of in a place where they're protected from lots of other things that are going on in the community, flu and things like
Yeah.
that. So later next year, we're going to be opening this urgent care, and it's for everybody.
That's terrific.
Everybody in the county, or anywhere, really. So if you're being treated at one of our other facilities here in the county, one of our colleagues, you're still welcome to come to our urgent care, and we will take care of you. If you need to be admitted, the hospital is right there.
All right, well, Dr. Chang and Dr. Grossman, thank you so much for all this information. Really great stuff, and we'll look forward to the opening of the Sun Family Campus very soon.
Wonderful. Thank you for
Thanks for
having
being
us.
here.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Mike.
it. Thanks,
You're
Mike.
watching This Day. We'll be right back.